Welcome back to the channel, Lanil Havenlin Life. My name is Poetry, and this is one of our dogs, Caesar. He is 11 months old. Today we are going to make a playpen slash fence. We gotta protect something on the land to keep the big dogs from getting to it. This is going to be a heavy duty playpen slash fence. So we have in here some 2x4 by 10s, 2x4 by 12s. We have a couple 4x4 by 8s, and that is it for the wood. We'll be using some screws, door latch, and 2 hinges. That is it.
Come back on this side a little bit.
If you're new to the channel, this is my wife, Kristen.
Hello.
We don't want to interrupt the barber. And this is one of our sons, Skyland.
Hello.
And he is getting a fresh and so clean haircut today.
He is. We're deciding
Compliments
what
of
we're
the
gonna
barber. In order to connect the 2x4s to the 4x4s, we are going to pocket hole these using this Craig pocket hole jig. I'm not sponsored by them. As you can see, this has been widely used over the years. And once these are pocket holed, we will drill them in with pocket hole screws. Here we have the framework for the playpen pet fence. There will be vertical slats, boards in each of these pieces of frame to help support it, and we will cut those later. For now, we're going to get these pocket holes screwed and get this together. There's a bottom 2x4 by 12 and a top 2x4 by 12. The top 2x4 by 12 on this front section will be adjusted because we will create a door frame. So we will split that 2x4 by 12 and make a door frame with a door, of course. This is my oldest son, Sean, and he's going to be helping us with this pet playpen fence. So we have everything spread out here. We're going to start to put it together. This is Mike, my oldest daughter, Charlotte's boyfriend, so he's gonna be giving us a hand in here as well. All right, we got the frame on here and we're about to get these supports on, and then we will work on the door frame. The framework of your pet playpen slash fence is complete. We are on the door frame of this project. When you're making your actual door to go fit in your door frame, we're gonna make it about a 1/4 inch short on each side. So a total of 1/2 inch less than what the door frame is. So your door swings open and close, you know, without any issues. And there you have it. A door for your dog playpen slash fence. Pretty simple. Of course, we'll put some hinges on this and a latch so it can stay closed. We are ready to enclose this heavy-duty durable playpen for your pets. We're gonna be using this hardware cloth fencing to enclose the playpen. We're probably gonna need about 2 rolls of this. We've already laid out this side of the hardware cloth. This stuff, when you try to unroll it, can try to run on you. It can try to roll out on you. So if you're doing it by yourself, you can put something heavy on the ends like we did here. We got a board here to hold it down and another board down there to hold it down so it doesn't roll out on you. We're gonna go ahead and get started cutting this. You can use something like wire snips or you can use a cutting grinder. Wire snips is good. It is kind of timely. We use it to kind of start the cut. But we're going to use a grinder, and it's pretty quick to get this cut. That grinder will mix it pretty quick. We're gonna go ahead and get this installed. We got our screws, we got our drill, and we're gonna go ahead and do this side first and then work our way around. There you go. This side is done. And again, this hardware cloth is very durable. It's heavy duty, but light. And it'll keep most critters out of it. So very good protection. We already got this side laid out. It's ready to be installed. And we're gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the playpen as far as this fencing, and then we'll move on to the door. We got the hardware cloth all around the playpen. So we're going to work on this door right here. Get the hinges on. We're going to put some hardware cloth on it, and then we're going to go ahead and get it attached. And there you go. This door is ready to be installed. We're getting ready to install this door on here. We got the hinges on. We put a piece of 1/8 material down here to keep the door from rubbing at the bottom. You can use whatever you want, wood, any kind of spacer. But this just keeps it off of the bottom door frame and gives us enough room to have the door swing open without it rubbing up against the door frame. The door is opening, free of any debris, not rubbing. Let's get this door latch on. Okay, door is opening and closing. Real good, not rubbing. All right, so there's one more thing we want to do to keep this door from swinging in. Even though this latch is doing its job, we want to put another backboard bar here where this door can rest on to kind of keep it from going all the way in. So we'll get that set in there. We're going to put this door stop here. What that'll help do is keep this door from pushing in, but also keep the pressure off of that door latch when it's opening and closing. It'll hit this stop. It'll just help keep that pressure off that door latch and keep this door from swinging in even more. We've already pre-drilled some holes that'll keep this wood from splitting. Well, as you can see, this pool is pretty damaged. The reason that we made this pet playpen / fence is because not to keep the dogs inside the pen, is to keep them out. We had a pool and for our kids, and our dog Caesar, pretty much as you can see, tore it up. So we made this pet playpen to keep the dogs and animals out of it, and the kids can play with this pool safely inside. Well, there you have it. You have a DIY pet playpen fence, very durable, heavy duty. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of Lanil Havenland Life. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, like, and leave a comment. Thank you, and we'll see you next episode.